It's nose job day.
Sometimes you gotta get a new nose.
Jax Taylor knows best.
And now he can snort even more cocaine.
They made the hole so much bigger for all that coke.
He can store it in his side like a squirrel in its cheeks. That's what they did to Jax Taylor's nose.
Slow release of coke into his bloodstream throughout the day.
They've given him a bionic nose. He can do incredible things with that schnoz now.
Jax Taylor cyborg, but exclusively for cocaine.
I am the devil, and don't you forget it.
You're a whore with a mustache.
I take sketch comics very seriously.
The whore in there.
I'm not sure what I've done to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio. The only thing I have holding me back is that I have self-respect and dignity.
PUMPCAST.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the PUMPCAST. I'm Maddie Drosbeck.
And I'm Meg Ruocco.
And I need to know if you were also sent this DM, but someone DM'd me a piece of information that is deeply important.
I would like for you to share it now.
And it's that, did you know there is a full video of the Tom crying to Sheena video? That we have access to the full video?
No.
We have access to the full video.
What? We have the full video?
We do at least half
I thought that
of the
was
video.
I thought that was
No.
the full video.
I think it was like a 4-minute video, and at least 2 minutes of that video are posted on Bravo, their website.
Oh my God.
BravoTV.com.
BravoTV.com. Oh my God, we have to watch it.
And you know what? I didn't watch it all the way through because I wanted to save it to do it together.
Let's do it together.
Once I realized what we had,
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is a joint.
Yeah.
This is a joint watch.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do it
gonna log
together.
this on Letterboxd. Someone add the Tom Sandoval crying video to Letterboxd so I can log it. Top of the year.
I will be giving it 4 stars. 5?
The concept of giving the Tom Sandoval crying video 4 stars. Could have done better.
Could have done better. I don't know. There was room for improvement.
Okay, here it is.
Not believable sometimes.
Yeah, they have about 2 minutes on the website.
Oh my God.
And it says Tom Sandoval's full apology video. So maybe this is the whole thing.
Oh my God.
We're about to find out.
Hey Shay, what's up, man? I'm really sorry about everything that happened. James got my face, and there was a lot of pent up frustration. Please tell Sheena that I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry for pushing your dad. And
Which, hold
Pause.
on. We didn't know that.
Pause. That's new information.
Tom Sandoval pushed Shay's dad.
I'm sorry for pushing your dad?
This is what I'm saying. Like, when we watched that fight scene and we were like, where did all these
Who are
people
all these
come
people
from?
Now I understand why he said, I'm sorry to your family. Because I was like,
Right.
who the fuck cares? Like,
That's
what?
so the concept of like Shay and Sheena's family is also being in this fight.
And watching it, someone's dad getting just like
Pushed.
tossed around.
Oh my God.
Well, and Tom Sandoval has a repeated history of pushing people's dads.
oh yeah, apparently.
So,
Okay, add that to the list of offenses.
yeah.
The more we learn of those, man. Okay, let's keep going.
I totally understand why. I totally understand why. Your brother jumped in and hit me. I didn't mean anything.
Wait.
Okay, hold on.
Why was Shay's family an integral part of this fight?
Okay,
they were
this
load
is-
bearing to this fight.
This is crazy, actually. To now learn that like the scratches on Tom,
Because
they were not from James. They were not from Kristen. They were not from anyone that we knew. They were from Shay's family members absolutely jumping him after he pushed their dad.
this is so awesome. It sounds like it was mainly a fight between Shay's brother and Tom Sandoval.
This is so funny.
Oh My God.
This is like I can't believe that we didn't have access to this.
We wouldn't have known this.
They should have told us this.
They really should have told us this. You guys kept this from us.
Okay, let's keep going.
I didn't mean anything by, I didn't mean to do anything that, to your dad. James came up and hit me twice and blindsided me, and your dad was just screaming at me, but just tell Sheena that I'm really sorry, and I'm really sorry to you and your family, and I'm really embarrassed right now, so I was gonna text you, but anyways, just know that I'm sorry, okay? I hope to talk to you soon, okay?
James came up and punched me twice. Wrong.
That did not happen.
That did not happen. Have you forgotten that there were cameras on you?
This is crazy. Also, he didn't think this required a reshoot.
Okay, I was thinking the same thing. Why does it feel like we just watched one of Peter Madrigal's cameos?
That literally the majority of this video is him crying and sniffling. It's like, brother, I think this required a redo.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Lock in. The alligator tears are crazy.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely crazy.
It's like
I love when he does this, though.
It's so awesome when he does this. He's like, this is going to be so good for the show.
Wow. I obviously we knew that he had been blaming James and saying James started it,
right?
But to do it to this degree is honestly really funny.
To be like,
I never meant anything by it. James, he came and punched me twice.
I was sitting there holding probably like a bouquet of flowers or something.
Little old me, absolutely defenseless.
Tom
he came
Sandy.
in and just poof, poof for no reason.
James came up. We all know how big and strong James is. I can't get away from that guy if I tried.
What was I even supposed to do?
Obviously, I had to push your dad.
Sorry to your dad.
I obviously had to push your dad because he was being a freaking piece of shit, dude.
And now your dad has no legs and Sheena has no legs.
I'm just really sorry that your family's legless. And I just, ultimately, I feel like I didn't really do anything wrong, though.
Ultimately, you really should redirect your anger at James Kennedy. DJ James Kennedy, your partner in fucking James F. Kennedy or whatever. Shay F. Kennedy.
Shay F. Kennedy. Ultimately, I feel like the blame could kind of be focused on Shay F. Kennedy. I just feel like maybe if James and I had gotten our DJ business off the ground floor, none of this would have happened.
This is crazy.
This
I
is
love
so
it. Also,
sick.
I do just need to say that the second that this video stopped playing, it started to autoplay a video of Schwartz
Absolutely.
very briefly, and
Yeah.
it showed the thumbnail, and then it cut to ad. The ad is the trailer for the Odyssey, so it was a photo of Schwartz, and then cut to from the director Christopher Nolan. And I was like, wow.
The concept of Schwartz all of a sudden showing up in a Christopher Nolan movie.
It's just like first opening shot of the trailer, Tom Schwartz, and it's like from the mind of Christopher Nolan.
Tom Schwartz being like, oh, we've been sitting on this beach for so long. How are we even going to get into Troy?
Listen, Christopher Nolan.
Tom Schwartz has a panic attack inside the horse.
Okay, Tom Schwartz, we gotta get you in that Trojan horse, brother.
You know the question that sometimes people will ask, where it's like, if you could recast any movie like as with like fully the Muppets and like one human, how would you recast it? If you could put Tom Schwartz in any one movie,
This is so crazy. Tom Schwartz, if you want a side quest, we've got a couple we'd like to put you on.
we've got a few. I don't know if you're looking for work right now.
You know what would be so funny? I think that you and I should write a one-man play and cast Tom Schwartz in it and put it on in like a small theater in Los Angeles.
Fleabag, but with Tom Schwartz. Wait, Here's the thing: is like I would.
I think we could have so much fun with this.
We are
Tom Schwartz, we see your talents. We'd like to take them to the stage.
are the directors. Tom Schwartz is our ingenue. Tom Schwartz, our muse.
No, literally.
We've made art for you, Tom Schwartz.
Tom Schwartz.
Dance for us.
Tom Schwartz, we need you.
We need you now more than ever. From the director, Chris Nolan.
Additionally, we haven't talked about Jackson as publicist yet, and I'm kind of dying to say something about this.
We really do need to talk about Jackson as publicist.
For those of you that are watching Vanderpump for the first time, this is going to mean not a lot to you right now. But in the future, it will mean something. Okay? But Jax and Brittany, who you'll meet on the show shortly,
Yep.
obviously are no longer together. They do
Yep.
have a child together. They're now divorced.
Yep.
It was a big plot line on The Valley. Shout out to all my Valley watchers, aka prisoners. Jax was recently spotted making out with their joint publicist and one of Brittany's closest friends.
Yep.
In some pool. Made themselves a public spectacle in this betrayal. Jax, the most evil man in the world, and this publicist who
Might be the most evil woman. In the
I mean,
world.
that's insane to
Yeah.
have. Like, she knows everything.
Yes.
She knows the ins and outs of what their marriage was like
Right.
and what went on behind closed doors. We know a lot of what happens just based on what was aired on The Valley. And even what we do know is not good. So
It's
I can't
real
imagine
bad.
what we don't know.
Yeah, it's real bad. Her job was literally to like take his bullshit and spin it into something palatable.
Right.
And then she said, "Give me a piece of that."
She wants to be with him.
Here's the thing too is like imagine it's like always bad like the concept of like hooking up with Jax is like genuinely is like
Always.
terrifying to me. He's so chopped and unk now.
So chopped.
At
and
least
unk.
like S1, S2 Jax, you could be like, all right, he's insane, but
He's hot.
body T.
Totally.
Face card not declining. This is Jax, what, 7 nose jobs
Right.
deep.
He looks scary.
He's puffy.
I'm
he has
scary.
that conservative puffiness to him that all those like podcast guys have
Yeah.
where they're all like red and bloated.
totally.
It's really that he looks like that.
Yeah.
And his face is like really stretched from all the work that he's had done. I'm just like, and you said, give me a slice.
Right.
Oh,
I'm concerned and confused.
I'm concerned and confused. And I guess I also just have to assume that this woman is also a sociopath.
Undoubtedly.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's what I will say is like, perhaps the signs were there because she was a publicist for like this couple.
Right.
And like publicists already have like kind of a reputation of being assholes. But like, I cannot imagine like, how do you have no remorse for
I know.
someone who is like your friend who you're betraying,
Right.
and then you're also connecting yourself to a known abuser?
Right.
He's like a criminal. He's like actually a criminal.
No, totally.
He's like a criminal, and not a criminal in the way where it's like, oh, you know, that he was like embezzling something or whatever. You know, it's like,
No.
it's like, no, he's like a physically abusive.
Right. Yeah, no. Yeah, that man installed cameras in their home to spy on Brittany. He's crazy. That guy's crazy.
I just like, the thing is like the way that like there have been times where I've been like on a date with a man and they'll say something like a little off color and I'm like, all right, that's it. Like I just am immediately like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Done. All Jax is off color.
He's never had a green flag.
No, it's all red as far as the eye can see.
I hate to say it. I do think some people are just stupid.
Here's the thing. That could just be like the thesis of the show. Like, I hate to
Sometimes
say
I'm
it,
like,
but like,
I actually can't think of a reason why someone would do this unless they were just dumb.
I think maybe they might be medically stupid.
Medically stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, best of luck to you guys.
yeah. I mean, Godspeed.
Mazel tov to the happy couple.
Good luck.
Good luck out there.
Keep him away from the rest of us.
Yeah. Put him in a cage.
Yeah.
Do us a favor, put him in a cage. We've been trying to do that for a minute. We just haven't. We don't have total access yet.
Listen, you can get in the cage too.
Yeah,
That's
feel
your
free to
choice.
get. You can get in the cage. Yeah.
But yeah, we do need to discuss the logistics of getting Jax Taylor in a cage.
Yeah. Anyway, publicist, we would love to have you on our podcast sometime. Speaking of epic Instagram, TikTok, social media profiles, we have garnered another
Oh my god.
gem for our kind of Thanos glove of Sir staff members who are following us.
This is a big one.
This might be the get,
It's true.
guys. The one and only Stassi Schroeder has followed us on TikTok.
And she called us actual comedic artists.
Reviews are in.
Reviews are in. Stassi Schroeder says that we are comedic artists.
We are comedic artists.
We did quote it and put it in our Instagram bio because it's important for everyone to know.
And it's true.
And it's
And the thing is that on this podcast, we tell the truth.
we tell the truth. Reports are in. This is what was said.
We are truth tellers. I saw someone comment on one of our videos the other day and said, I want you guys to report the news.
If Tom Schwartz shows me, if he's like running the teleprompter, I'll do it.
Yeah, Tom Schwartz is our teleprompter guy.
Tom Schwartz has to be in the room.
Tom Schwartz has handwritten cue cards like they do on SNL.
Right. Yeah, no. He's on my, what's the list?
Not Ryder.
Yes.
Ryder?
Tom
Yeah,
Schwartz is on my rider.
Tom Schwartz is on my rider.
When I do
I'll
things,
do anything as long as Tom Schwartz is there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What do you need? I'm like, I need Diet Coke and Tom Schwartz.
I need flaming hot Cheetos and I need Tom Schwartz.
Tom Schwartz in the corner, ready to do whatever I ask him to.
Anything. But yeah, so Stassi, we are so happy that you're here. Like, we could not be more thrilled.
know,
You have
literally.
no idea.
Stassi. Come on.
Come on. It's House of Stassi.
It's House of Stassi.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's coming out this week.
This is the guest house of Stassi. This is the pool house of Stassi.
Exactly.
We're on the property, but we're in
Totally.
a different kind of location.
We've been let in.
Yeah.
We're in the back.
We're kind of
in the woods.
Tom Schwartz is to us as what we are to Stassi, and that like we're kind of around if needed.
Totally. We're here.
We're available.
Okay.
Yeah, bring us in, bring us on. We'll be there. We'll come to the house.
So now we have access to DMing not only Tom Schwartz but also Stassi Schroeder.
Stassi Schroeder. Hello. It has. I was talking about this with Maddie off camera before we started recording. Like, it has really put in perspective just how strange it is that Tom Schwartz has followed us and said nothing. Hasn't commented on any of our videos. Has not. I think even liked any of our videos. He's just following. He's just watching.
Yeah, no, we have to send him something really good.
We do. Yeah.
Every time I come across like an obscure video online, I just send it to Meg and I'm like, idea for what to send to Schwartz. Could be this.
Could be this. So, boof. We're back, baby. We are on the street.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening here.
We are on the street. Tom and Jax are kind of huddled up against a wall, pouring beers into cups because they're pre-gaming getting their eyebrows threaded.
Also, like, I don't understand what they think they're doing.
Right.
Like, it's not like it's in a red Solo cup. It's in a clear, plastic cup. You can see what is in the cup.
They're not hiding anything.
It's like, it's not like they put it in like a water bottle or something that is shielded from light.
I'm sorry, but like, what do you think drinking exactly 1 Miller Lite is going to do to you before getting your eyebrows threaded?
The whole thing is strange to me.
Why are you pre-gaming this?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
It's nuts. But they walk into the eyebrow threading place, and Jax is like, "Well, I'm not going to be the one to say what we're doing here. I'm not going to be the one to say it." He's like already so afraid. And Sandy is like, he's like, "Well, we're here to get our eyebrows threaded." Like, yeah, that's what we do. And Schwartz is saying that all the boys, you know, they're feeling really good right now. Like, everyone's in a pretty good place. They're getting their eyebrows threaded. Jax is getting his nose job tomorrow. And he's got this awesome new gig as a pump bartender. And Sandoval's freaking sexy as hell.
I love that this is said almost every episode where it's like every episode they're like, we're in a great place right now.
We've got a new lease on life.
By the end of the episode, it's like, we are not in a good place. And then miraculously, the next episode, it's like, we are flying, guys. Things are going
great.
good over here.
It really is like a Groundhog Day situation where they like seemingly just like their brains get wiped every night when they go to sleep and they wake up and they're like, today's a new day. I'm on top of the world. And then by the time night falls, they're like, I've never been in a
It's
darker place in my
Truly
life.
so confusing. I don't know what's going on over there.
It's so awesome. The Toms give Jax shirts with his nose on them. They love to do this. They love to do the shirt thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a gimmick of theirs. And the boys get their eyebrows threaded. I really want to take just kind of a moment to say that the hats that are worn in this scene are something to behold. Tom Sandoval is wearing his insane beanie. Mm-hmm. Tom Schwartz is wearing what looks like almost a wicker pork pie hat.
How did I miss this?
I actually could not believe my eyes watching it. It like panned over to Tom and Tom sitting there, and I was like, the hats being worn right now are crazy. Crazy.
I'm going to have to look this up.
And he was wearing it the whole time. Schwartz was wearing that little pork pie hat the whole time. He was fucking Jason Mrazing out.
No way.
It was nuts. It was nuts.
I'm yours.
Do.
Schwartz, I'll give you $25 right now if you send us a video of you doing that in the hat.
Schwartz, please sing Jason Mraz's I'm Yours for us. We'll pay you for that.
All right.
$25.
Add it to my tab.
Sandoval says at some point, because he's the one who's most used to getting his eyebrows threaded. He said, people put in a lot of effort into how they look, and it shows. I put even more effort in, so it doesn't show.
Right.
Totally.
Right.
Totally.
Right. They pull up to this eyebrow threading place. First, they're trying to like buff out for a second and be like, hey, I'm just a bro.
Yes.
And then they sort of embrace it for a second.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, Tom, you're so metrosexual and free. You just totally embraced it.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me, this whole conversation reads as like them dancing around and justifying to themselves that like they aren't gay.
Oh, 100%.
I'm not here in a gay way.
They're like pointing and laughing as everyone's getting their eyebrows. They're like, ha ha, like it hurts you and it's a beauty thing that you're doing.
Right.
And it's like,
and then they do it too.
you guys are there. You're all there
It's so
doing
bizarre.
it together.
They like have to make fun of it.
Right.
Because if they don't, it like becomes too real.
It's so Tom Sandoval doing Sheena's dances coded,
Yeah.
where it's like, we know you just want to do the dance.
totally.
Just get your eyebrows threaded. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody's mad at you. But Jax especially, I think, is like feeling very insecure in that eyebrow threading place. But anyway, boof. Over to Sir. Katie and Stassi are rolling up because even though Stassi said Sir is done, it's in her past, she needs to have goat cheese balls.
Yeah. Katie's there for her shift. Stassi is there for her daily field trip. So everyone just ignore
day,
her. She's here to do her thing.
Don't even look over here.
Don't talk to her. She doesn't want to be involved with the people at Sex Unique Restaurant and Lounge.
She
but
doesn't like all that bullshit.
she does need to be here for her daily field trip.
Right.
Okay.
And then, listen, it's a daily field trip. That's just, those are the rules.
This is her mental health walk.
This is this is her hot girl walk
Totally.
over to Sir to get goat cheese balls.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Stassi immediately walks up to Ariana at the bar and they have a little giggle about Stassi craving these goat cheese balls. Ariana does put in an order for Stassi under the employee computer with all these specifications. It's a very rigorous process.
Yeah, it is.
You got to be real specific about it. And, I've actually had the goat cheese balls. Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Well,
Shout out to Sex Unique Restaurant and Lounge.
I'm excited to try them someday.
And Stassi starts asking Ariana how things are going with Tom. She says her and Tom are doing really well. They've been renovating the apartment, putting up shelves. And, he's just so pumped to not have picture frames with the word family around the house because Kristen is like so Ray Duncore. Tom's like, I'm done living, laughing, and loving.
I don't want to live, laugh, or love.
Now it's all about sex.
Yeah.
I'm fucking now.
I'm freaking fucking my girlfriend, and it's awesome. Okay.
So then Ariana starts giving Stassi the recap of the cable box drama.
Yeah.
And how Kristen came in all done up, and Ariana was like, this is a lot for what's happening. And that Kristen basically just cried for 45 minutes straight. Awesome. Stassi says that she has had zero communication with Kristen since last year. Mm-hmm. And Stassi also comments about how she thinks it's so weird how everyone has been so forgiving. Mm-hmm. That Sheena and Kristen now have matching tattoos together. And that, the group outside of Stassi seems to be just brushing past everything that happened. Mm-hmm. And it's bizarre.
Yeah.
Which I agree. It is bizarre.
I completely agree. I think that this is like a weird like cultural thing of that restaurant specifically, that like they will just completely fuck everyone and each other over, and then they're like, so why haven't you forgiven me for that?
Right.
It's like, yeah, I slept with your ex-boyfriend and
Hey,
I'm your
what
best
the
friend,
hell?
but why aren't you over that already?
And it also seems like there's not a lot of reflecting on what's happened either. And like Stassi asks Ariana, she's like, literally for my own understanding, like, how do you just sit with all of this? Like, how are you cool with Sheena being close with Kristen?
Right.
And those lines being blurred. And Ariana says Kristen isn't worth a thought. She's not worth thinking about at all. And Stassi's like, no, right. But like, it's not really about that.
Right.
Because like, trust me, I agree that she is worthless, but this person is terrorizing you and your best friend is standing idly by.
Yeah. And Ariana really doesn't have much to say to that. She's kind of like, yeah.
But this is the part that confuses me because it's like, not only is there like a delusion in this group where they're like, well, TikTok, why haven't you forgiven me for all the horrible things I've done?
Right. Time has passed.
There's also like an avoidance to even like really facing some of it at all.
Yes. Yes.
And I will say, it's not like totally apples to apples in that like Kristen is not terrorizing Ariana. And Ariana's done nothing. Ariana did cheat with Tom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like there's something. And if I was Ariana, I would still probably be irritated at Sheena.
For sure. I don't understand. I really don't understand why Ariana like gives Sheena a pass for that. Maybe it's just because like she feels some sort of sympathy for Sheena because she knows that Sheena has been like trying to be in with these girls for such a long time, and like now she is, so maybe she's trying to like give her that. I don't really know, but I don't really understand why Ariana would be okay with it, other than also like maybe it's just her like staunch determination to just be like, cool girl,
Right.
and be like, yeah, I'm not affected by it,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I would be.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, this would piss me off.
Because also it's like what for her to respond to Stassi's question by being like, oh, like Kristen isn't worth a thought. And it's like, okay, but this is also about Sheena.
Right. Right. Like I
it's-
don't even necessarily, I don't disagree with Ariana of her being like, yeah, no, I'm just not going to like
Right.
consider the whole Kristen thing. But like, yeah, this is your best friend who's now choosing to be best friends with this person who, from what you're saying, is like actively trying to destroy your relationship. So like, why are you cool with that?
Question marks.
Question
also,
marks.
why on earth would Kristen and Sheena get a matching tattoo?
It's so funny, and they're like fucking treble clefs. You guys are not
Like truly.
You guys are not.
Why?
You guys aren't musical like that. Sorry.
No.
But it's
also
so
like
funny that-
literally less than a season ago.
Yeah.
They were beefing.
Hated each other.
Like, how do we go from being like beefing to matching tattoos.
Well,
in this short of a time span.
We've determined that tattoos on this show mean nothing.
They do mean nothing.
Tattoos on this show don't mean a damn thing. And this is what is so funny about this show is literally people being like, they're my sworn enemy. I will never, ever fucking talk to them ever, ever again. And then like one season goes by and they're like, we bought a house together.
I know. They love to just like say things and then forget about it completely.
Words have no meaning in this.
It's incredible.
In this cast. They'll say whatever they want. And really like Stas, that's kind of what Stassi's saying in this is she's like, why isn't anybody actually like showing that they're mad? Like they are mad. Why is everybody just acting like it's normal?
It feels like one of those moments. Like I can recall, I can see these faces inside my mind. Like I've been in situations where I felt like I was the only person reacting appropriately.
Yes.
And I've looked around and been like, what's happening? Like, why are you all just sitting there?
You feel like gaslit.
And then everyone's just like,
yeah.
And I'm like,
no, like this
what
is crazy.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I've never not had an opinion ever in my life. I'm like, this is just not a problem I've ever had. You guys don't know?
Right.
What do you mean we don't know?
And the thing is too, is like, I'm a bad liar. So like if someone is like saying some bullshit, I'm gonna be looking at them and being like,
what?
Why are you saying bullshit right now?
Hey, what's going on?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well.
Let's boof on over to Pump, why don't we?
It's open and it's freaking overflowing with people. And Lisa's just relieved that it's been such an immediate success.
Thank goodness. I was so worried.
And the Pump manager immediately pulls Lisa to the side and is like, so our buddy Tom Schwartz, about him. He did have a panic attack. And Lisa's like, what? What do you mean he had a panic attack? And the manager's like, yeah. So he did walk out in the middle of his shift because of said panic attack, and he just like didn't come back. So we are down one, count him, one Tom Schwartz.
One Schwartz.
And Lisa's like, are you fucking kidding me? He begged me for this job. I rejected him the last time he tried to work for one of my restaurants. I've thrown him a bone despite all the chaos that's been happening. He begged on his hands and fucking knees for this position. And he had a panic attack on like one of his first days on the job and just left. What are we doing?
What I would give to have Michael, the Pump manager, come on this podcast and tell us about Tom Schwartz's panic attack.
Michael, the Pump manager, I need you to reenact Tom Schwartz's panic attack.
Michael, the Pump manager, we will give you $25 to come on this podcast and talk about Tom Schwartz's panic attack.
Okay, make it $25 and one Chungus boyfriend hat.
Yes, we'll give you a free hat. Come on, get on the pod. Lisa also says at some point, she says, if this is an indication of how Tom Schwartz is going to run his life, I'm going to say to Katie, beware. Okay, Lisa the prophet. Third eye opened in that moment and she went, looking into the future, and she was like, this is not going to be good.
For sure. And I was, in watching this and also just thinking about this in connection to dating and life in general recently, I think that understanding and patience are far too emphasized to young women in dating.
Yes.
Like way too emphasized. I actually believe that most of the time we should be telling young women to be less understanding and less patient.
I agree.
Because I think that it has gone way too far in the other direction of like the amount of understanding and patience that young women are taught over time to grant to the men they're dating. It is like so fucking overblown.
Yeah.
Don't be patient or understanding. They probably won't change. And you actually don't deserve to wait on them to change. Break up. And if they do change, reopen the door then.
Yep.
But why? This is the thing. Like, why tell people that they should be understanding and patient and endure a Chungus relationship when you could just go, actually, you know what? That's not how I like to be treated. That's not the type of partnership I want to be in. So we're going to break up. And then if you evolve and get to a better place and we can be in a better place as a result of that, then like we'll explore it then.
Yeah.
But I feel like so many young women are just taught and expected to be understanding and patient of all of their male partners specifically's shortcomings.
Yep.
In a way that just like saddles them with a child they didn't ask for.
Yeah, it just like requires them to do more labor.
I'm over it.
I'm so over it. And it's like, what are you enduring and why? Do you know what I mean? It's like this is like a perfect, like the Tom Schwartz Katie dynamic is like this perfect encapsulation of so many of these types of relationships where it's like this person on top of being like emotionally immature, like stunted in his career, whatever, is also like not good to you.
Right.
It's not like he's kind of like bumbling his way through life and he is like figuring things out, but he's like a good person and he's like, you know, actively trying to like make his life better. He's bad to you and he's bad in his own life. Like,
yeah.
What are we
also, it's like,
why are we trying to keep this alive?
The context of these things, even if he was like, to me, even if he was like such a sweetheart, but he was so violently incompetent that he was basically just living with you as the sole breadwinner for years while he didn't even attempt to like make money and support you guys at all. Like that's like weaponized incompetence.
Completely. Completely.
He has the ability to do more than he is.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to, and he makes it seem like it's, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't do it.
It's like, okay, have you considered that maybe you're a fucking loser?
And
like,
also,
consider
like,
that.
Even if it was, even if like, we understand this not to be true about Tom Schwartz, but even if there was some external circumstance that was preventing him from like locking the fuck in, do something.
Yeah.
Hey, do something.
Do literally anything.
Like, what is happening?
Yes. This is so indicative also of like relationships that you have in your 20s versus like as you get older and move into like your like adult life, where like you end up with some guy because he's like funny or something and has like good hair and you're like, that's enough to build an entire relationship off of. And then you realize that like, oh, all the like things that you thought were like boring and unimportant when you were a kid, of like someone who's like driven and has like ambition in their career, or like is capable in any way, or shows up on time to things or whatever, those things are actually foundational to a good partnership. Yeah. Like they are genuinely, truly foundational. And it doesn't matter how funny the guy is or how good his hair is when he has a panic attack 5 minutes into the first job that he's had in 4 years. Because he literally just had to work. I can't remember if I said this on one of the Emotionally Online episodes, but I was seeing a guy recently, very sweet person. I don't actually like blame him for this, but there was a day where like I was trying to get to a party that I had invited him to, and he was like 45 minutes late to my apartment before we were going to the party. And I remember sitting there and like logging that and being like, this isn't happening again.
Yeah. Totally.
And we're no longer seeing each other. So like it's like that's the type of thing where it's like you think that those things are little inconsistencies in a person. They're not. But they're not. And that's what adds up as time goes on, because you spend so much time with this person who is your partner, and then you realize how much
it actually makes me
of a loser they are.
It like actually makes me ill to think about. Like the lengths that people have gone to convince young women that those are small things that they should be understanding and patient about. I like start to have a twitch.
Meanwhile, on the opposite end, right, it's like then women are told that they need to show up in whatever way that the man asks for them to show up as. Right. And it's like the double standard is just fucking crazy. Yeah. It's just insane. It's like, call me crazy, but I think that if you're in a partnership with someone, it should be a true partnership.
Yeah, fucking. Whoa. Call us progressive.
Call us so crazy. call us crazy for that. That if you're partners with somebody, then it should be a partnership.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I truly, this is why I'm like so pro bitches.
Yeah. Be mean.
Be meaner, be
meaner.
bitchier, be less understanding, be less patient.
Yep.
I'm done.
I'm like,
I'm
fuck.
actually done.
Yeah. This is some bullshit. And God, this storyline, like, actually, it like makes my head hurt. After we learned from Michael, the pump manager, that Schwartz had a panic attack and left his first and only shift, we boof over to Katie and Tom's apartment. And what I will say is that the way that this is edited is awesome, because it opens with like a very depressed shot of like the pump button down shirt and tie like hanging loosely on like a stair railing, and the editor is like, or the camera guy like zooms in on that just to kind of emphasize Schwartz's failure.
Yeah.
And Schwartz is like sitting on the bed and he looks like he's so frail. And Katie comes in. She like comes home from work, where she goes to work, and she shows up and she's like, hey, like, what happened, man? And he was like, it was so crazy. Like, a crowd of people rushed the gates and there were so many people there. And Katie was like, how many bartenders were there? And he was like 3. And Katie's like, it's actually a really good amount of bartenders.
That is plenty, actually.
That is plenty. And it cuts to like a grainy grainy cam footage of Schwartz at Pump, like having this panic attack as he's explaining to Katie like what happened, and that he like started not being able to breathe and whatever, and he had to leave. And Katie is like, even Jax can do this job.
Even Jax can do this job. That's potentially like one of the biggest disses that you could deliver.
Imagine like falling off so hard that someone says to you, even Jax Taylor could do this.
Whoa. Like, actually, whoa.
And Kate, here's the thing, is like Katie's saying all of this stuff that makes me be like, yes, girl. And then she stays with him for like 7 more years.
Right.
So it's frustrating, but like in this present moment in time, what she's saying to him is like all really true, because she's like, listen, you leaving and not being able to do this job that I fought for you to get.
Right.
Like, I put my head out and put my neck out for you to get this job. She says it displays your lack of commitment. And Schwartz is like, no, let's not start this. Let's not do this, Bubba. And she's like, you couldn't commit to 1 shift.
Yeah.
Like, you had a panic attack because you couldn't ring something up. My boyfriend couldn't handle his bartending job, but he's going to make a great father.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, that eats down, Katie, but then like stand on business. Leave then.
Right.
Like, what?
I
This
know.
is not an isolated incident.
It's the worst stuff to watch, because you just have, like, we're watching Katie just swallow that pain.
Yes.
Instead of like saying it out loud and embracing it as the truth.
Yes.
Like, he is not and cannot be what you want him to be.
No.
And
whatever potential you have seen in him or saw in him
Right.
before, that's all it's ever going to
Yeah.
be, is potential.
right, she swallows it in the name of being patient and
Yep.
understanding and loving and believing in his ability to step up, which he shows time and time again that he won't choose to do.
Ever.
And like the other part of it for me is like, when I hear that someone has a panic attack, my immediate instinct is to want to be understanding towards that.
Of course.
As someone who is medicated for anxiety
Yep,
and
yep.
has thrown up from a panic attack
Yes,
before.
yes.
I'm like, I get it. Like, that sucks. And it is full body. And this is not how you handle that.
No.
You can't just walk out on your job and not say anything.
Yep.
And then go home and be like, well,
I tried.
I tried and it was really hard. And then he basically just immediately throws in the towel. It's not like he has this
Yeah.
panic attack and he's like trying to help people understand why it happened and like try to make a plan for how to make sure this doesn't continue happening.
Right.
Like, he's like, I just need more training and then I won't
Yeah.
feel XYZ, whatever. Like, he's just like, I'm feeling stressed out. I had a panic attack and now I can't do anything and you can't make me.
Right.
Like, that's not an acceptable solution.
It's so frustrating because this is the type of person who honestly makes me more angry than any other type of person, where it's someone who has every ability to help themselves
and they don't.
Every turn they do not.
It honestly frustrates the fuck out of me.
It's so fucking annoying where it's like these people who act like the world is happening to them and that they have no agency over their own life. I'm like, get a fucking grip and grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, I get so heated about it because I'm just like, you have every available resource and people and also people are trying to help you.
Right.
That's what's so crazy too, is it's like there are other people in your life actively trying to help you.
Yeah.
And at every turn you are sabotaging.
Right.
I have no patience for that.
Neither do I.
Apparently Katie does.
Be less patient and understanding challenge.
My God. Okay, so Boof. It's nose job day.
Sometimes you gotta get a new nose.
Jax Taylor knows best.
And now he can snort even more cocaine.
They made the hole so much bigger for all that coke.
He can store it in his side like a squirrel in its cheeks. That's what they did to Jax Taylor's nose.
Slow release of coke into his bloodstream throughout the day.
They've given him a bionic nose. He can do incredible things with that schnoz now.
Jax Taylor cyborg, but exclusively for cocaine. We are at Dr. Lake's office, baby. And Schwartz and Jax are there for Jax to get his nose done. Jax comments on how he hopes that Schwartz doesn't draw a penis on his face while he's under the knife, because these guys have a habit of drawing a penis on each other's faces when they go to sleep.
Right.
And it really just makes you put your head in your hands about how pathetic these guys are.
Famously the funniest thing.
It's one of those things where like sometimes
That's
when
comedy.
When I'm talking to like my friends or something and I'm like, God, like I do think that we are funny. And then you kind of think about like, what do other people find funny?
Schwartz is dying laughing look at
your freaking dick, dude.
Schwartz loved that part.
Schwartz, let us know if you loved that
Schwartz
part.
is in the comments like, timestamp, this is the best part of the episode.
Timestamp, love that part. And Schwartz is like, yeah, like I'm happy to help Jax, but I'm just a little worried because there is like a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. And it's like, okay, you literally live in a hell of your own making. I don't know what to tell you.
I know. Schwartz is just going to sit in the waiting room all day because he's got nothing to do.
He's got literally nothing going on. He's so me when I was unemployed and like my friend would be like, hey, I need to do this thing for work. Can you help me on like a Tuesday at 1 p.m.? And I was like, yeah. I'm there. I'm so there.
Sure, why not?
Jax walks into the doctor's office and immediately points and laughs at a picture of boobs on the counter.
He's like fucking awesome.
Yeah, so that's sick and that rocks. And Dr. Lake comes in. He's kind of giving him his like the preamble to this, surgery that he's about to have. And he's like, so, like no alcohol for a week. And also you're not going to want to raise your blood pressure. So like probably like no physical activity, like no sex, whatever. Jax goes, what?
No sex!
No alcohol, no sex?
He's like, we'll see about that one.
He basically in a talking head is like, whatever, I'm gonna fuck and I'm gonna drink. Like,
he's like,
okay.
no, I like might medically have to fuck. Like I don't. What is wrong with these men and the inability to be sexless for even like one calendar day?
Well, it's like men jerk off challenge. Like just
totally
fucking masturbate.
Get a sock, you weirdo.
Yeah, you fucking freak. And Jax is like, all right, well, I hope you do me right because my face and my body here, these are my two greatest assets. And it's like, okay, moment of clarity.
Okay, truth.
Wait,
Jax Taylor told the truth.
That's the first and only time Jax Taylor has ever told the truth that his face and his body are his two best assets.
Yeah.
And so Jax goes under the knife. They're like chipping away at his nose.
And finally there was peace in the world. The second that Jax goes under, it's like he slowly goes out of consciousness and is silent for a little bit. And I like... it makes you think like, where was I when we knew true peace?
Well, this is the thing. I have to imagine that I was kind of like looking at a dolphin, like, you know, like flipping out of the water as like the sun was setting.
Totally.
And I was like eating a turkey sandwich on the beach or something.
I was like in one of those Lisa Frank.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Yes. It was like Zara Larson Midnight Sun.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we were experiencing when Jax went under the knife.
And like, if only we knew that that's maybe one of the only times we'd know peace.
Yeah, there's like a rippling of calm throughout the world. That's because Jax is getting another fucking nose job.
We need to understand what it's going to take to put Jax Taylor under anesthesia in perpetuity. Let us know.
We would love to put Jax Taylor into a coma. Into a medically induced coma.
I'm going to put him in a medically induced coma and then put him in Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. And that's just for me, to be clear.
That's just for Maddie.
That's just for me to go check him out and, and observe what
That's just because you like Madame Tussauds.
That's because I'm a huge Madame Tussauds fan.
Yeah.
I want to be able to observe Jax Taylor.
Yeah.
You know, when evil is paused.
Right.
You know? He's doing freeze frame in Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Exactly.
Under medical supervision.
There's a team of scientists behind him.
Dr. Tom Schwartz.
It's Dr. Tom Schwartz.
That's right.
In a lab coat.
We've given him that title. We've hired him for this whole exhibition.
We've put Tom Schwartz through medical school purely for this moment.
So get your tickets now.
Yep. So Jax wakes up post nose surgery and he's saying a bunch of bullshit because he's, you know, on a bunch of drugs. He's like, "Am I walking out with a huge Jay Leno chin?" And everyone's like, "What?" And also Tom Schwartz starts to cry.
This was my favorite part of the whole episode. Because like Tom Schwartz, Jax got a nose job. Like I cannot emphasize enough. Like it is just a nose job. Tom Schwartz walks into the room post surgery and he immediately starts crying. And he's like, "Fuck, I don't know what's going on with me, man." And he goes, "I don't know why I'm crying. I get nervous." What do you mean? He came out of surgery successfully. You walk into the room and you're like, "I don't know why I'm crying. I'm just nervous now."
Nervous. It's like the thing happened already. It's done.
If you're gonna cry, you think it would happen before, not after.
Tom Schwartz's nervous system must be completely fried.
Something happened to him.
There's no shot that like his nervous system under like a medical examination, it's just everything is just frayed.
This is awesome. I think Tom Schwartz, we got to get you on here so we could talk about your childhood and like really dig into these early memories of yours that maybe could have made you the way that you are.
I would like Tom Schwartz to be hypnotized on this podcast so that he can do kind of like childhood regression,
Right, totally.
and we understand why he ended up being the way that he is.
We're gonna childhood regress Tom Schwartz live on camera.
We are going to get Elizabeth Winkler to do hypnosis therapy on Tom Schwartz.
Elizabeth Winkler, PhD.
She will hypnotize Tom Schwartz live on camera here. You heard it here first. It will be happening. I also love that Jack's so drugged up. The doctor, like whoever is this person is, assistant is like helping like get the IV out of him or whatever. And he turns to her and he's like, "I love you." And she's like, "Okay, yeah, that's nice." And
Yeah,
he goes,
totally.
He goes, "No, I love you. I love you." And he just keeps petting her,
Yeah.
her fucking
And
head.
he was also like so concerned about where the drugs were going.
Yeah.
Because she was like, "Okay, I'm going to detach your IV now." And Jackson's like, "Wait, is that where the drugs are going? Please don't stop the drugs. The drugs. I need them."
I need those.
She's like, "You're fine. You're going to go home and you're going to get drugs from the pharmacy." Okay.
He's like, "Okay, I love you.
Okay. I love
then."
you so much. I'm literally in love with you.
They're such fucking bozos, dude. It's so crazy how much of these two idiots are. They're so fucking dumb, and watching them try to do anything is like genuinely astounding.
Yeah.
It is astounding. It's like just started recently watching Broad City for the first time, and it does actually feel like way more sinister Broad City, where it's like the two of the dumbest people alive trying to do one singular thing, and they just can't.
It's awesome.
It's so sick.
All right, so boof. We're at Sir, and Katie and Stassi
No, we're at Stir.
Oh, right. You know what? I had that written. I thought it was I thought I mistyped it.
Nope.
I go boof to stir. Why would I write that?
We are at stir, not sir.
Not sir. This is sexy, talented, industrial
Interesting restaurant.
The sexy, talented, interesting restaurant. Famously a competitor of Sir. Katie and Stassi are getting dinner. And Stassi's like, so what? Schwartz is jobless now? Katie's like, yeah, I'm fucking pissed. I've been begging Lisa to throw him a bone, and this is what he does. Look at Patrick. Look at your boyfriend. He has his shit together. He has a career. Schwartz has nothing and no plan to create anything. Stassi's like, yeah, well, now I know what it's like to have a real man as a boyfriend.
It's so cool having my boyfriend be cool and have a career.
I could just like never date someone who doesn't have that drive and passion now. And I just need everyone to remember this. Patrick may have drive and passion, but he also has a lot of other things, including misogyny
and a man bun.
More on this later. So Stassi starts talking about the upcoming OK Magazine party. Everyone's going to be there except for Drax. They're all going to get dressed up. And Stassi's like, okay, well, it'll be fine. Like, we'll just keep to ourselves. We're not going to mingle with the rest of the group. There's free booze, but I don't want Schwartz to bring over Sheena or bother us with people or whatever. And Kate is like, yeah, no, Schwartz, he won't do any of that. He knows better at this point. But anyways, like, don't you want to know why Jax isn't coming? And Stassi's like, no, I don't really care. I don't care about that man. With peace and love. And Katie's just smirking. She's been waiting to say this to Stassi all day.
I mean, you see, she is just so excited to tell her.
She's like, so Jax got a nose job. And Stassi just immediately busts out laughing. And it's clear that they're laughing because they're like, oh, he got a nose job because he has a deviated septum.
Yeah.
And it's so clear that, yeah, it's not directly said, but it's basically alluded that it's obviously it's not the deviated septum. It's the coke problem.
Yes.
This magical deviated septum.
Stassi lets out like genuinely like a guttural laugh, like a laugh that I've like never heard her laugh before.
Yeah.
It's like coming from so deep inside her, like how amusing she finds this. Because she's also like, listen, like I don't care if someone wants to get work done. Like I have a new chin. Like I don't give a fuck. She's like, but for him to act as though it's because of his deviated septum. Is
Enough.
So a lie.
Enough, Jax.
Enough Jax challenge. Okay, so boof. We're in traffic.
Schwartz is driving Jax home from the nose job.
And Jax is acting like he has been shot in the heart.
Like, ah! He's yelling at Schwartz for having to step on the brakes. Famously a part of driving that you cannot get rid of.
Yep. And he's like, I'm going to cry. I can't handle traffic. I want to go home. He's like straight up a toddler having a tantrum in the car.
And you know what? I was in my head watching this being like, you know what? Actually, he's so real for that. I'm like, when they have you on those drugs, you do feel so irrationally emotional.
Totally.
Like I remember coming down from getting my wisdom teeth out and like when I got my wisdom teeth out and we were driving home, there was an ice cream truck driving in front of us. And I kept asking my mom if we could stop to get ice cream. And she kept being like, no, he's driving. Like, we can't stop. And I was sobbing about it. You couldn't reason with me at the time.
So funny.
But I understand when the drugs have you in that space. Suddenly your buddy's stepping on the brakes and you're like, I'm literally going to kill you. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm so upset that you're hitting the brakes.
They eventually end up back at Jax's place and he like immediately like flops down on his bed and he goes, I need my drugs. He is just like screaming at the top of his lungs. And Schwartz is like, okay. And they're like going through Jax's like litany of drugs that he has. But like apparently the one pill that he needs, the Vicodin, they did not pick up and do not have a prescription for. So Jax is freaking out because he needs his drugs now, otherwise he's gonna lose it. And Schwartz is like, okay. obviously Schwartz has never done anything right in his life. So they're like kind of talking about that when there's a knock on the door. And Schwartz is like, were you expecting someone? And Jax is like, no. He's like lying on the bed. He's like, no. Okay. Schwartz goes over to the door and he first sees Peter, who's like, hey. And Schwartz is like, oh, hey. And then he realizes that right behind Peter is one Miss Lisa Vanderpump.
Right.
And Schwartz goes,
Oh, Lisa, funny seeing you here.
oh.
And Lisa's like, not now.
Yeah.
I'll get to you later.
Lisa, at some point in like her talking head, she's like, I have like a really good relationship with everybody at the SIR staff. I'm kind of like their mother hen. So I figured I'd just have to stop by and check in on Jax. And it's like, hey, you don't have to do that. And actually, I think it's wildly inappropriate as the boss to go to your employee's apartment.
Also, like the state that Jax is in, like he's so fucking out of it, screaming for drugs, and his sweatpants are like almost around his mid thigh. Like they're falling off his body.
He just got home.
Right.
It's not like they're checking in on him like a day later. It's like he just got home. They walked through the door 5 minutes ago.
Right. He's in a state.
And Tom and Lisa kind of end up in the kitchen, and Tom is like, hey, like, can I get you anything? Like, is there anything you want? I can make you tea or whatever. And she's like, yeah, that'd be great. And then he was like, can I offer you, we can only do iced tea. And she was like, yeah, fucking, that's fine. Like, whatever, shut up. And Tom goes, you look amazing, by the way.
She's like, shut up.
She's like, shut the fuck up,
Knock
Tom.
it off.
And Lisa in a talking head is like, I'm not sure I understand these American men. One got a nose job for pure vanity. One ran away from a job like a scared bunny. And they've both got eyebrows like Greta Garbo.
Meanwhile, Jax is bugging out.
Jax is
because
having
he's
an awful
like,
time.
I'm on drugs and everything is crazy. And Lisa Vanderpump's in my apartment. And I have my entire kitchen stocked full of things I've stolen from her restaurant.
And it's panning to like Vanderpump vodka, Sir salt and pepper shakers, a bunch of cutlery. And it's like, Jax, you have stolen so much stuff from Sir.
He's like, I need her out of here right now.
And Tom's like, yeah, guys, like, would love for you to stick around, obviously, but I gotta get to the pharmacy and get some Vicodin. And as Peter and Lisa are leaving, Peter goes, Tom, while you're at the pharmacy, be sure to buy a set of balls.
Right. Also, at some point, Jax does pull a dildo out of his pocket.
Oh my
and
God,
he's like,
you're right, yes.
They put this in my pocket before surgery. Who is they?
Who is they?
Who put the dildo in your pocket?
What do you mean they put this in my pocket?
They put it in here before surgery. Yeah, who? Who did?
Who are you talking about?
They?
Pulling out a dildo? They put this in my pocket before surgery. What do you mean?
That is like it was really brushed over, and I was like, yeah, what happened?
What do you mean? You didn't have that before, did you?
Also, that's like, your pockets have got to be pretty big.
Massive. It was a big dildo.
Men's pockets are crazy.
Yeah, God, it really does put in perspective how much room there is in men's pockets.
Pockets can fit a dildo.
You're
in
fitting
them?
a full dildo in your pocket, like a big one with the balls too.
I'd have to put it like
It had
fully in my
had
pant leg.
It had a suction base, that dildo.
Yeah, no.
That was crazy. Anyway, Lisa saw it and she was like, all right, I have to leave.
All right, bye. Then the door closes and Schwartz is like, I love Lisa so much. That's why I'm so disappointed that I let her down. And Jax is like, you didn't walk out of fucking Morgan Stanley. You walked out of a bartending job. And this is how keeping stupid friends makes you stupid too.
Yeah. Again, it's two dumb bitches telling each other exactly. And that's only okay when we do it.
Right.
Yeah.
We're two brilliant bitches
Two
telling
brilliant
each other
bitches
exactly.
telling each other exactly. Right.
Two bitches who have never been wrong telling each other exactly.
Of course, on this podcast, we tell the truth. Okay, so boof. We're at the Sweat Garage. And James and Kristen are going to the gym together. They work out for approximately 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they sit down and talk about James getting his job back. And he's like, I just got to get my job back. I need me job.
I need me job.
I need me job.
I
please."
really, really am hoping I'll be able to get me job back.
And in a talking head, he's like, my parents have known Ken and Lisa for a long time. I think it'll be fine. It'll be monstrous if Lisa doesn't give me my job back. Which is so funny to hear after last episode where Lisa's like, I don't fucking know that bitch.
It's honestly hilarious.
It's so funny that he's like, my parents and Ken and Lisa are super tight.
Yeah,
They're
they're
hanging out all the time.
totally lifelong best friends, inseparable.
Biological besties. They love each other. They go on trips together.
Totally.
Perhaps they've explored each other's bodies. That's neither here nor there.
No, complete. That's none of my business.
That's none of my business. The point is that because of that irreparable bond,
Yep.
I will obviously be getting my job back.
Obviously, nepotism wins.
Cut to Lisa last week. I've never seen that bitch before in my life.
It would be monstrous if she didn't give me my job back.
And Kristen's like, no, totally, babe. You're so going to get your job
For
back.
sure.
They also discuss going to the OK Magazine party and how everyone will be there. And they're just like, well, we'll just like hang out with the cool people. Like, it'll be totally fine. Honestly, a similar tactic to what Sachi? Sorry. That's my friend Sachi. A similar tactic to what Stassi decided to do is like everyone seems to have it in their mind that like they're just going to go to this OK Magazine party and like there won't be any drama.
Right. Yeah, because these cameras are just going to record nothing all night.
Right, just a chill night
Come
at the
on,
OK
guys.
Magazine party.
We're recording a show
Come
here,
on,
people.
guys. Give
You're
us a
gonna
little
have to talk.
juice. Give us a little juice. Okay, so boof. Back over to Jax's apartment, and it is like Jax is actively dying.
Begging Tom for drugs again. When Tom and Sheena arrive with donuts.
Craziest food choice.
Truly.
Donuts?
And they were like, it's not like your classic Dunkin' Donuts
No.
type donuts. They were like the
covered in bullshit.
right. They were like the classic 2015 type donuts.
Yes.
They're like when we have these like specialty donut shops.
Yeah, where like a donut had to like be an event for
right.
whatever reason.
It's like a donut that's also a cake
yes.
at the same time.
And they're like, we brought donuts, and Jack's like, I want one. And he like grabs for a donut, and he's like slowly ripping it apart. He's like a bear. He's like a bear that's been tranked, and he's slow. He's kind of just like slowly, like kind of just putting pieces of the donut in his mouth, like not really chewing it, just kind of whatever. And at one point, they're like, "Oh my god, is his nose bleeding? It looks like it's bleeding," and it cuts to like red goo on his face, and they're like, "Oh no, it's just jelly."
It does like really look like blood though.
really
And,
does look like
the
blood.
placement of it, because it kind of went up under the bandage.
yeah.
And so it does look like it is coming from his nose, but I guess it's just jelly.
I'm also like, honestly, I think it is blood.
Honestly, I think they're wrong. I think it was
they're
blood.
wrong, and I think it was blood, and they're just like, it's
It's
jelly.
jelly. It's jelly. It's fine.
Because I was also looking at that donut, and I was like, I don't even know if that's a jelly donut.
Something's going on here.
Something's happening, but basically Jax is like doing shit that I've never fucking seen before. He also is on his bed in a way that is crazy. He's not like lying down the long way.
Yeah.
He's lying down so that like his legs are dangling off his bed the short way.
Right.
He is also lying there, pants again, like almost around his mid-thigh. He has what used to be a medical glove filled up with ice water on his face. It is now just water in a glove on his face, towel over his eyes, jelly and or blood dripping down his face with like pieces of donut in his mouth that he's kind of chewing, kind of not. And lying on his chest, just perched there, is the dildo.
He's literally acting like he just got home from war. Like his body has been absolutely savaged and he like can't even lay on the bed correctly. Like there's just no reason for him to be acting this way over a nose job.
It's so funny, so pathetic. And literally at one point, like everyone leaves and he just goes, ah.
I cannot.
It's so fucking funny. It's like, this is how I picture Jax Taylor all the time. Like, this is this is who he is to me. Is like just sad with a nose job on his bed with a dildo on his chest. And jelly on his face or blood.
Insane things are happening. All right, so boof. We're at Sir. Lisa's showing up with Ken and her dear friend Lance Bass of NSYNC fame, and of course his fiance for a little double date, if you will.
Oh yeah, come on.
Lisa immediately calls Peter over because the glasses are dirty and that just won't do, and then sort of loops him into just taking their order and getting after it. Peter is really like, he's the manager of Sir and also Lisa's personal assistant whenever she's at Sex Unique restaurant and lounge.
Yeah, kind of her little minion.
So Sheena is working and Katie and some other people are outside in Sir Alley. Peter joins them. They're talking about the OK Magazine party. And as they're talking, James walks up to Sir, really awkwardly, kind of knocks over a glass when he walks up. And Peter's like, whoa, what's going on here? You show up and just start breaking shit? And James is basically there with his tail between his legs, asking if he can talk to Lisa. And Peter's like, okay, well, she's busy.
Yeah.
Lisa's busy. So, and James is like, okay, well, like, would you mind asking her if she'd come out and talk to me? Pretty please.
And Peter's like, okay, fine. So he walks in, he goes up to Lisa, and he's like, hey, James is outside. Honestly, I think he just wants his job back really bad. And Lisa's like, she's basically just like, this fucking guy.
She's like just exhausted by him.
Yeah.
He's tuckered her out.
Yeah.
And she's like, I am tired of this. And ultimately, we do need busboys right now.
Yeah.
So,
fine.
You go deal with it. Tell
Yeah.
him he has his job back.
Yeah.
Fine. I don't even want to talk to him.
And Peter's like, all right. He goes back out and he's like, all right, yeah, you got your job back. Like, great. And James is like, thank you. Thank you. I will prove to you.
Yeah. He's like, yes, sir. You'll see a difference in my behavior. I promise it.
Absolutely. Of course. I will do everything in my power.
Of course.
To show you that I've changed and that I can be the best busboy at Sir.
Meanwhile, Katie is watching all of this and she says in her confessional, like, even tiny James is out here groveling and asking for his job back, and my boyfriend is the biggest fucking pussy on earth.
Like, Katie somehow is like, yes, realizing that her boyfriend is such a loser, and yet she's just like,
and I'm stuck with him,
and there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm dating a loser, and what are we gonna do? About that, America?
I'm dating a loser who's somehow dumber than Jax Taylor and less brave than James Kennedy. And there's nothing I can do.
I'm dating a loser, and breaking up is not on the table.
We cannot break up for reasons undisclosed.
I cannot tell you why we can't break up. That's for me to know. It's very private. Please stop asking me.
I cannot share that here. Let me email you.
All right, so Boof. Briefly to a car dealership where Lisa and Max are looking at Rolls Royces. I don't really care about this scene.
Me either.
Goodbye. Boof.
To pump.
Off we go. Lisa's chatting with some of the managers, and then Schwartz rolls up yet again like the flossing kid with his backpack pulled all the way up.
Why does he walk like that?
I don't know.
Why does he always walk with his thumbs tucked between the little straps? Like he's like, first day of school and I'm ready to go. Like why?
Totally. He's giving SpongeBob.
He is.
And he like has literally the backpack is as tight as possible.
So
it's like
tight.
Straight on his back.
You know he takes off that backpack and there's just like a sweat stain.
Yeah.
Big style.
And it's like he rocks up and he's kind of like rocking back and forth. He's like, hey guys.
It's his emotional support backpack.
Right. And so he asks to sit down with Lisa for 5 or 10 minutes. And she's like, okay, go on then. They sit down at the bar together. And Lisa's like, okay, you want to come and plead your case then? Which he initially responds to. And he's like, yeah, I do. But he really doesn't.
He doesn't.
He's like, I have so much respect for you and Ken. And Lisa's like, yeah, all right, well, let's stop there then, because what's all this?
What's all this then?
Clearly, you don't have any respect for either of us.
Yeah.
And Lisa's like, not only did you let me down, but you let yourself and Katie down as well. Lisa calls him a pussy.
Yep.
And so she gives up. And then Schwartz just turns in his uniform. Like, he doesn't try to fight for the job or, like, justify why he should have another shot at it at all.
Yep.
Which was, again, kind of my eye roll with Schwartz about this whole thing, because there is a solution to having a panic attack at work.
Yeah. Well, this is what it is every time.
The solution to having a panic attack at work absolutely should not be quitting upon that first panic attack. Usually we do some problem solving first.
Like Schwartz acting like he's the first person ever to like be nervous at a job.
Right.
Like,
brother, that happens. We just have to like work through it.
you just move through it. Again, this is why we would love to have you on the pod and hypnotize you so we can regress you back to your childhood.
Like, why were we not capable of like asking for another training shift? And,
Right.
like,
let's problem solve.
Let's like figure out how to make us less nervous so that
Yeah.
we can excel at the job. Like, why was the only solution was quitting?
to just quit. No, too hard.
What?
Too hard, I quit. So boof. Back over to Jax's apartment where I guess a group has gathered to like pregame the OK Magazine party just like around Jax having his nose job.
They want him to be in a coma in the Madame Tussauds also.
Really do. Jax is already drinking a wine cooler.
This fucking guy. Like, these type of people actually piss me off so much. Like, I feel uniquely irked by people who are given blatant rules and instructions.
Yes.
And they blatantly ignore them.
Yeah, they're like, whatever.
You think you're above rules and instructions? The type A eldest daughter in me starts to pop the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there was no exception to you.
Well, this is what's so crazy to me also is I'm like, you're doing all of this for a wine cooler.
Right.
And also, you can't drink for one singular week.
Come on.
Brother, you're an alcoholic.
Right. This is a problem.
I don't know what to tell you. If you are like, I cannot possibly go 1 week without drinking alcohol, you're an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Ooh, hate to tell you that. So Tom Schwartz, Tom Sandoval, Ariana show up. Sheena and Shay also show up. Again, they're all kind of like pre-gaming this OK Magazine party, I guess. And they kind of just, I actually don't even really know how we get to this point, but like they all just start shit talking Katie.
Yeah. Sheena asks Schwartz where his less fun half is.
Right.
That's the kickoff of the
instigator.
Conversation.
Sheena's not my girl in this scene.
No, she's being really rude.
Yeah.
But again, more of my critique here does fall on Schwartz.
Oh,
ultimately,
of course.
Because
yeah.
it's like Sheena's asking Schwartz a rude question.
Yeah.
Where's your less fun half? First of all, why does Sheena feel comfortable saying that to Schwartz?
Yep.
Schwartz, you should have made abundantly clear long ago that people were not allowed to shit talk your girlfriend to you.
No.
It's clear that you have not made that clear and that people feel that they can just shit talk Katie to you, which should not be the case.
Yep.
And beyond that, his like lazy excuse for standing up for Katie is basically just being like, oh guys, it's not like that. Like he doesn't really actually defend her or say anything at all.
Yep.
And his response to Sheena is just to be like, like I thought you guys were good now. What happened?
And she's like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not good.
She's like, yeah, well, I thought so momentarily as well, but I invited her to my birthday and she straight up said no. So we are not good.
And everyone in the room kind of like is starting to like pile on to Katie. Jax is pissed because Katie didn't check in on him after his nose job, which is like, sorry, what? Like, why would Katie check in on you after your nose job? You guys are not close. And he also claims that ever since Stassi got back, like Stassi has Katie on a leash.
Right.
And so she's just going to do what Stassi wants. And so now they're not going to be close.
Yeah. And at one point, Jax is like, why are you trying to justify or stick up for Katie? Because Schwartz was like, oh no, like Katie wanted to be at your birthday. Like it wasn't like that. And Jax is like mad at Schwartz for defending his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And again, another reminder of why if you hang out with shitty people, you become shitty yourself.
Yes.
Because Tom Schwartz is now sitting there, his fucking moldable ass brain, that it's not good or cool for him to stick up for his girlfriend. He becomes more passive around the boys, more of like a fucking sheep in this group.
He has fucking silly putty brain. And at one point he's like, come on, guys. I want everyone to go around and say one nice thing that they like about Katie.
Which is crazy, by the way. I actually couldn't believe he said that. Like, to imagine, Katie is not in this room.
No.
She is not here. And Schwartz is like, okay, everybody, you have to go around and say one nice thing about my girlfriend that all of you apparently hate. And like, what has Katie even done to you people?
She hasn't fucking done anything. She just doesn't want to be friends with you guys. Like, is that so crazy? Like,
also, it's like, is it that? I don't like that Jax looks at Katie and Stassi and is like, oh, well, Katie only has this opinion because Stassi told her to.
Right.
And it's like, have we considered that maybe Katie is just reacting from a friend's perspective after watching what Stassi was put through?
yeah, like, have you considered that maybe Katie is Stassi's best friend and you're her fucking ex who fucked her other best friend?
Why would she text you after your nose job, Jax?
She doesn't give a fuck about you. The idea of me like checking in on any of my friends' exes
who cheated on them
who
and
cheated on them like and caused irreparable damage.
Well, it's like you would actually have to like shoot me dead 57 times point blank before that ever happened.
I'm being like, hey, checking in on you after your nose job. I don't give a fuck.
I actually hope they removed your nose.
Yeah.
I hope you're noseless now.
I hope they chopped it clean off.
Totally. I hope there's just a hole on your face like Birdo.
Who the fuck is Birdo?
From Mario Party.
Okay, well, first of all, Birdo is the name of my dad. So,
Really?
yeah, his name is Alberto. And everyone calls him Birdo.
For a second, I thought your dad's name was just
Birdo.
Birdo. And I was like, your dad's name is Birdo? Like Birdo.
D-O. No, it's
Birdo.
B-E-R-T-O.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand now.
Alberto.
That was crazy to think.
So
that your
literally,
dad's name
you
was
said
Birdo
you
for a
said
second.
Birdo, and I went, who?
Who?
My dad?
Birdo.
Come on, Birdo.
Yoshi's girlfriend.
Shout out. Sheena also jumps in here and like as they're continuing to pile on, and she's like, Schwartz, isn't it weird that like Katie's never here? Like Ariana and I are like basically the guys' girls, but like Katie's never here. She only hangs out with Stassi.
Sheena,
Girl.
this is when I tie you to the cross and I make you listen to me.
This is when you lose me. This is when you lose me.
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like need to pull Sheena aside and be like, Sheena, I'm gonna bully you for a second.
I wish that we were like Sheena's referees in these scenes so that we could like
Like,
blow a whistle and be like,
Sheena?
hold on,
Pause game. We need to talk to Sheena.
flag on the play.
We pull her to the side. We're like, Sheena. She's like, oh no, I'm sorry.
Sheena, it's not okay for you to say that you're a guy's girl. That makes sense, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I won't say it again. It's just this is the thing. Listen. There's a lot that you have a lot going for you. Just don't say that you're a guy's girl, okay?
We're like, Sheena, if you do that again, we are gonna have to throw tomatoes at you just for like, the public spectacle of it all.
Here's the thing.
We don't want to have to do that.
We have tomatoes in a bag. They're ready to go. They're mushy. They're not going to hurt you that much. But ultimately, we are going to have to throw them at you because that's just the name of the game when you say that you're a guy's girl. We have to. And so you understand.
You can take it back right now.
So just take it back if you could.
Okay. Unpause game.
Okay.
We're ready. Sheena's gonna redo this. Like every time she says something like this, I'm like, Sheena.
I know. She's losing me here.
Also, it's like not only is the guy's girl comment of it all fucking nauseating, but it's also like, have we considered that some people don't revolve their entire lives around their chungus boyfriend?
Right.
Some people would like time away from their chungus boyfriend to have like their own friendships and lives.
Yeah.
Some people aren't in love with the idea of merging into one person with their partner.
Also, those guys suck to hang out with.
Right. You guys are the worst.
You guys suck. All those men absolutely suck ass.
And also, like, we're acting like nothing happened. Again,
Right.
this is what Stassi was talking about. Like,
Right.
This friend group went through something insane.
Yes.
Of course there's a fracture.
Right.
What are we talking about?
And they're all like, wow, I can't believe Katie, best friend of Stassi, is choosing to hang out with
come
Stassi.
on. She doesn't want to hang out with all of us. She must hate you, Schwartz.
Stassi's ex-boyfriend who cheated on Stassi with
What a
Kristen.
bitch. What a bitch that Katie doesn't want to hang out with Jax.
She is a bitch.
And Katie didn't even check on Jax after his coke nose job.
Not even a cursory text after my vanity nose job?
Come on.
Fuck.
And Ariana says nothing this entire time.
Yeah.
She's just sitting there doing her makeup.
Yeah.
Which I thought was lame, Ariana.
I agree. I think she's just kind of going dissociation mode in this scene.
Yeah.
Which, like, okay, but
I mean,
associate back in.
Associate back in because not only I get it. To hang out with these people, I would dissociate as well.
Of course.
But like you're dating one of them.
Yeah.
So like this is a active choice you're making.
Yeah. And speaking of that guy, Sandoval, as they're all kind of leaving to head out to the OK Magazine party, recreates when he punched Jax in the face. And he said, hey, Jax, you feel this? And like goes to pretend to punch him. And Jax is like, ah!
She's like,
Cowers on his bed.
wild.
Tom Sandoval, you are such a fucking loser.
He still thinks he's so big and bad for that.
I know. Like you can tell that he just like gets his rocks off to like thinking about that.
Tommy boy.
Tommy boy. Okay. So boof. Over to the OK Magazine party. Everyone shows up to the party. It's like the whole gang is there, but they're in two separate groups. Sheena, Shay, Ariana, and Tom are sitting in one booth, and in another booth on the other side of this weird building bar that they're in is Stassi, Katie, Peter, Christina Kelly, and Schwartz. And Sheena over in her booth says to Ariana and Tom that she also invited Kristen and James to sit in the booth with them as well.
Right.
Girl.
Sheena.
Girl. Flag on the play? Hey, Sheena. Okay, so listen. We understand that you're like making whatever weird choice this is. Like ultimately we didn't flag you on the play for that. But like the thing is that you need to have some fucking decorum about the fact that you're.
Do you have amnesia?
amnesia.
I'm actually concerned about your memory capacity.
The thing is ultimately is that like Ariana and Kristen like can't fucking stand each other.
Yeah.
And also James actively recently punched Tom in the face.
Right.
So I just like don't. And actually, if you'll recall, that was I'm pretty sure it was at your birthday party. Right. So I'm just kind of like.
You lost a foot over that.
Don't you remember how you don't have any feet anymore?
Do you want to lose your arms next?
This is the thing. You're already footless, and if you're armless, then like I just don't know how.
I'm scared for you.
Right. Like I just don't know how that'll ultimately affect your good as gold dance performance.
That's going to be really big for you.
Which is going to be big. So like Sheena, if you could just, the thing is like we have the tomatoes in the bag, but now the tomatoes are in our hands, and like if you pull one more thing like this, we're gonna have to throw the tomatoes. Sheena.
Please, Sheena.
Okay.
Let's rethink.
Okay. Back to
resume.
The show.
You can roll.
Over in the other booth, Stassi, Katie, Peter, Christina Kelly, and Schwartz are like looking over at the Sheena table, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Because they watch Kristen and James walk up to the booth and like sit down, and they're like, Stassi specifically is like, I cannot believe what my eyes are showing me right now. Like, this is crazy.
And Stassi's still, she's gobsmacked that
Yes.
no one has a backbone
Yes.
when it comes to enforcing the ban on Kristen.
Yes.
And like, yeah, just reacting and remembering the past, the very recent past.
And what's crazy too is like she's saying all of this, and like I know that like the people that are with her like kind of agree because they're also all hanging out with Stassi, but also all of them aren't really saying anything either.
Yeah.
Like Stassi's like, isn't this crazy? And like kind of Christina Kelly is also like, yes, it is crazy, but like everyone else is sort of like just there too.
Yeah.
Like what?
And Stassi in her confessional says something about how she calls herself Henry VIII. She's like, once you fuck up, it's off with your head.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand.
Period.
That makes sense to me, actually.
Yes. And again, it's not like this was a minor fuck up.
No, this was a big thing.
This was a big fuck up. Like, yeah, I also wouldn't talk to my best friend if she fucked my ex-boyfriend multiple times. Yes.
And then Schwartz is like, I kind of want to go over there just to experience it. And then he cooks up an absolutely brilliant idea.
I am like, is Schwartz even smart enough to think of this? And did the producers tell him to do this?
I actually do believe that this idea was probably planted.
Yeah, I think so too.
They play a game where the loser has to go over and hang out at that table for 5 minutes.
Yep.
They're basically just pulling cards on an app.
Yeah.
And the lowest card is the one that has to go over. Mm-hmm. So Stassi ends up pulling a 3. She's the lowest card. And
Yep.
she has to go hang out with them and get the tea.
Yep.
So they all start cheering her on. And Christina Kelly's like, yeah, just keep it classy. Think Carrie Bradshaw.
Which is such a funny thing to reference because Carrie Bradshaw is famously not classy.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, as a reminder, Stassi has not spoken to Kristen since last season.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as Stassi's walking over, Tom and Ariana leave to go get them another round of drinks. So when Stassi's sitting at the table, it's just Sheena, Shay, Kristen, James. And Stassi walks over, Peter in tow, supportive king, and starts to small talk with Sheena about the weather and how fun work is and how nice her outfit is. You know, they're having this like beautifully shady conversation back
Yeah.
and forth with each other, just all these fake niceties. And Christina Kelly and Katie are mocking and laughing from a distance. And Stassi's then like, so this is kind of an awkward setup. How's this working out for everyone? And Kristen is jokingly like, yeah, we're all best friends now. And Sheena then somehow manages to pivot this conversation entirely to being like, yeah, I'm so happy. Obviously, like, we're getting married this summer. And, like, everything's going great. And yeah, I'm like so happy for you. And honestly, I think you should just like come back to work at SUR so we can all hang out all the time, which is obviously Sheena's way of joking with her.
Yeah.
And Stassi jokes with her back. They do their classic little jokey banter where Stassi's like, I'd rather stab myself. And,
Right.
you know, I actually, this is my favorite conversations. These are my favorite kinds of conversations to witness between Sheena and Stassi.
Yeah, they're having a diva off.
Yeah, they're just being a little playfully shady. And then Kristen is in her confessional saying that she's blown away that Stassi's even there and she has anxiety about the whole thing. And in the booth, Kristen turns to Stassi and is like, you know, I sort of thought that I'd never see you again.
Yeah.
Stassi's like, yeah, you know, I kind of thought that too. And Kristen says, look, I understand this is not the energy that you want or need, but I found out that you're back in LA and I just hope that you're doing really well.
Yeah, she like kind of lands this beautiful plane and Stassi's like, she kind of is like, thank you, Kristen. I appreciate it. They have this moment of, you know, kind of understanding.
Right.
And then
Kristen hits her with, so did you go and see Jax after his surgery? Kristen.
girl, flag on the play.
Kristen. There is one name you're not allowed to say in this conversation.
I don't know how we didn't cover this before we put you out onto the field.
Right.
Maybe this is our bad. Maybe this is something that
I don't know how we missed this.
I don't know how we missed this, but Kristen, are you a fucking dumbass?
Kristen, to remind you, you and Stassi have not spoken since you fucked Jax, her ex-boyfriend,
Twice.
And you came both times.
So don't talk about him when you see Stassi.
Yeah, maybe don't try to connect with Stassi about Jax Taylor.
Yeah, your mutual buddy, Jax Taylor. Okay?
Maybe just leave him out of this.
Okay?
Okay?
Okay, magazine?
Timeout up.
Let's get back to it.
Stassi's immediately fucking confused by this.
Yeah.
Because obviously, she's basically like, now what the fuck did she just say to me?
Yeah.
She's like, why the hell?
Yeah.
What is wrong with her?
Right.
And Stassi, it like cuts to a confessional of Stassi talking about how absurd this is. And then it just kind of cuts back and Stassi's leaving the booth and is like, she's insane.
Yeah.
And then as Stassi's walking away, Kristen's like, wow, you know, that worked out a lot better than I expected.
That was awesome. That was so
I
good.
actually feel like that was really productive.
That was great, guys.
Cut to a little bit later, and Sheena is bringing a bottle of vodka over to the other table. she's playing dirty.
Yeah.
Because she knew that Stassi came over to their table to try to stir shit up. So now she's trying to do it back.
Yeah.
Again, I do love this.
Yeah. I do appreciate that for sure. Yeah, she brings a bottle of vodka over to Stassi's table, and she also brings Kristen.
Right. Yeah, Kristen in tow. Come
Yeah.
on now.
And at this point, also Tom and Ariana have ended up over at Stassi's table. I
Yeah.
think because they were like, we don't want to fucking interact with Kristen and James.
Right, I'm sure.
So Sheena and Kristen sit down, and Stassi basically starts like there's like a little bit of back and forth before Stassi just goes like, guys, like, how are all of you friends? How is this even possible?
This is insane.
And Ariana like very quietly goes like, we're not.
Yeah, we're not all friends.
And Kristen is like, well, you know, like Tom and I have achieved peace, and like goes to like fist bump him. And Tom is like, yeah, we've achieved, and like doesn't finish the sentence.
He like appears to choke on his words while
Yeah.
he's saying it. Like he's like, yeah, no, we've made. He can't say it. He like cannot say the word peace. And Ariana instantly whispers in his ear and is like, don't lie to her.
Yeah.
Which exactly.
Yes.
There has been no peace.
There's
that's been
no
made.
peace. There is not peace.
And yeah, Ariana's just hitting him with like, I know what the truth is. I know you can't stand her. So
Yeah.
like be serious. Don't lie.
Right.
And then James walks over the table and Kristen's like, maybe we should just go. And Stassi just keeps exclaiming how fucking weird it all is. And Sheena's like, and it's fine that you don't get it. It's like totally fine that we're on different.
Don't even worry about it, girl.
We're on different pages. It's like,
Yeah.
it's totally okay. And Katie's like, yeah, we just don't understand the logic of you being friends with Kristen.
Right.
And Sheena's like, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't get it because I get it and we get it and we have matching tattoos and everything is perfect. And Stassi is like, it's weird and you should just own that you decided to be friends with Kristen because she didn't do anything to you.
Yeah.
And you don't really care that
Right.
she's done things to other people.
Right.
Like if that's how you feel, you should just say it out loud.
Yeah.
And Sheena's still not really getting it and is like, well, if that's the case, then like what? So Tom shouldn't be friends with Jax because he's a bad person? And Stassi's like, well, yes.
Right.
So that's also true in a different way.
Right.
So what's not clicking?
Yeah.
And there's part of me that also wonders why Peter doesn't get any smoke for remaining friends with these guys.
Because he's a man.
But it's interesting that like they'll give Tom Sandoval smoke for like rebuilding a friendship with Jax.
Yeah.
But then somehow Peter just kind of gets away with it.
Yeah.
Because he is critical of them, but
Yep.
he's still friends.
Right. Right. Or maybe they just care about Peter less, honestly.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. We'd love to have you on the pod. Come on.
And then Tom chimes in to Sheena talking about he and Jax. He's like, I can do whatever I want and she can do whatever she wants and no one can tell me what to do. And Sheena's like, yeah, and I don't like this negative energy, so it's just easier for me to be cool with everyone. And then Katie's like, okay, well, you can't cry about it when it all blows up then.
Yeah.
Because that's where this is going to go. Mm-hmm. And Sheena's in her confessional like, Stassi thinks she's the leader of a cult and I don't get it. I don't get how the rest of these girls are so obsessed with her. Which is a little ironic because Sheena was and is also obsessed with Stassi.
Bit of a hypocrite there.
But okay.
I will say to that.
And Stassi ends up leaving the party early because she's like, actually, I'm above this and all of these people are fucking weird.
Yep.
And that's the end of this episode.
Can you believe it?
What the hell is going on over here?
What the hell is going on? Me
What?
personally, I'm excited to see James back at Sir next
I
step.
know. Come on. Get him
that,
back on
get
the
that
floor.
crazy guy back on the floor.
Thank you guys so much for listening and supporting the show.
Yeah.
You can shop our merch at emotionallyonline.shop. Mm-hmm. You can follow the show at PUMPCAST Rules on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
You can follow me at Maddie Drosbeck.
You can follow me at Meg Ruocco.
And we will see you guys in next week's episode. Goodbye. Bye.